Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass.
Hi, so I know this looks like a gameplay video, cause it is, but this is also a story time video, but I only have like 4 minutes and 58 seconds, so there may be a part 2 to this. Anyways, this is the time that my phone got stolen, which was literally not even that long ago. Wow. See,
The
every time I make a
quartermaster showed me
video,
where
I
to look for
cannot
bulletins.
talk. Okay,
Great. Nothing I like more.
so it was just like a normal day at school. Just classes, work, like boring work, and like I'm pretty sure it happened in 7th period. So in 6th period, I just hang with my friend Tiara, and trust me, this is gonna become important at the end of the story. She, we're like stupid. We're not like stupid, but like we're weird when we get together. So we just messed around that whole class. So yeah, after 6th period, I went to 7th period, which I have athletics. And so I just went to athletics. Didn't seem like anything was wrong. And I don't really remember. I think we were playing volleyball that day. But, so we did all that. And towards the 10 minutes before we had to get dressed, I saw a few girls go out of the gym. And no, I didn't see them go out, but I saw them come back in the gym. So, I'm just gonna give this girl a name because that's the only one I really saw. It's not gonna be her real name, so I'm just gonna say, Alicia. So Felicia came back in looking kind of suspicious, but I mean, I'm not gonna blame her unless I really know it's her. So yeah, that happened, and then they told us to go get dressed. So I did. I got dressed and got my bag. Oh, not to mention my phone was in my purse, zipped up inside my backpack, zipped up inside my locker. And probably someone didn't like lock the locker because I'm pretty sure I locked it, but I share a locker, we have to. And so it's like I came back and got my bag, and I came out of her classroom. She gets out of language arts, and we walk down to the cafeteria. I sit down and I look for my phone in my bag, and it's not there. And I think to myself, okay, well, don't panic. It's probably just fell out of your purse into your bag somewhere. So I look, and it's not in my bag. So then I start freaking out, and told Tiara, I asked Tiara if I could borrow her phone so I could like call my grandma. She was like, yeah. So I did, and then my grandma was like, go report it. She sounded like really mad. I don't know. She wasn't mad at me, but apparently, and she, yeah, she was like, go report it. So I did, and after that, I wrote a report, and then I ran to my locker to check to see if it was in there, and I went through all my things, and it was not in there. And then the office lady, my grandma called her, uh, and she asked what my last name was, and I told her one of my 2 last names. I'm not really gonna say it on here, and I told her one of them. And apparently, I said the wrong thing because then she was like, "Can you page a Tanner?" And then she said, and I'm like, Tanner, and she said my last name, and I was like, my name is Hannah. And then I said my last name. She was like, she had like an ad. She was like, oh, well, come here and take this phone call. So I did. My grandma was freaking out, and so she came up to the school, and it was kind of weird. We went to the locker room, the athletics locker room, and we looked around a while. I looked in all the lockers. I looked on top of the lockers. We looked around in the gym a little bit, and yeah, and then it turns out my grandma started looking in the stalls, okay? And she goes in the stall, alright? And that's gonna be a cliffhanger right there. I know this video is short, because I only had like 4 minutes. If you guys have some suggestions of what app I can use on my Xbox or on my phone, and if you guys know how to do thumbnails, let me know. And I'm gonna put in the description what game you want me to do next. I'm gonna put all the games I have down in the description, and I'm also gonna link my band page again and my Instagram and yeah. So yeah, if you want to subscribe, like, leave a comment, share.